I would say that the majority of people that I see have some form of anxiety disorder, depression, a trauma history that's impacting their well-being. Now, uh, people that have medical issues that are impacting their well-being. So they might have Crohn's disease, or they might have a heart condition and it's impacting their mood um, or their well-being. And I would also say that I work a lot with people who have both mental health and addiction issues at the same time. And so we work on both those issues simultaneously. I've been doing this for a long time, and I think my approach is to believe strongly that the person who's putting their trust in me needs to be listened to very carefully. And so I want it to be collaborative and supportive. And I tend to be humble in the sense that if I make a mistake, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to try to repair those things when sometimes they happen because I'm not perfect. And the whole process really is to help create an environment where the client feels safe and secure and able to explore anything that's on their mind, any particular issue. Well, I think clients bring things that they want to talk about, as opposed to what I want to talk about. And those are primarily relationship issues, conflict issues, dealing with family, intergenerational issues, a lot of career issues too, about work-life balance. I mean, I think COVID had an amazing impact on people reevaluating their life and the quality of their life and their relationships. Um, and I think the things that I bring to the conversation are often new ways to look at something, often questioning to help explore further or deeper, sometimes to reframe something that somebody's holding sort of in a way that makes them feel badly about themselves. So I would say those are some of the things that that I talk about with people. What do I like most? Well, I've been at it for a long time and I still love it. I just love it. And so I would say it's both a combination of the the exploratory process and the detective work of trying to understand a unique human being and their life journey and their history, their culture, um, how their relationships work for them. I'm always fascinated by that, and I think I believe that 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 it's very important to be open to all the possibilities of things that come into the treatment room, and what people might want to talk about and deal with. Well, I usually tell people give it a shot. That you're important, but in order to get the help that you think you might need, you have to take a risk. Um, and that you don't have to stick with that person, have good questions. It's really, and I always say there's chemistry. It's really important to right out of the gate to feel like, yeah, I could connect with this person. And if you are hesitant, I usually say, sometimes the red flags go off and you say, nope, that's not going to work, not at all. Um, but if I'm not really sure, give it a couple of tries. And again, risk asking for what you need. And even in that first visit, sharing, you know, questions that you have, or is this the way it works? Or, you know, what you just said kind of worried me. It's okay to do that in a very first session. So I would say go for it, take a risk, but take care of yourself. You know, if the chemistry isn't there, don't go for it.